So let's talk about the letter X. X is a consonant and it spells X, X. It's a very unusual sound and one of my favorites. I'm really excited to talk more about it with you. So what letter is this? This is the letter X. We hear the X that X makes at the end of the word fox. Fox. Can you hear it? Say it. Fox. And it's that ending sound. So let's talk more about X. We often hear the letter X at the end of words, like that word we were talking about before, fox, ox, fox, and in the word tax, tax, tax. Now what's really interesting about that X sound, and you'll notice it in the mouth shapes that you see up above, is that there's actually two mouth shapes that our mouth makes when we're saying the X sound. And again, we'll talk more about that, but pay attention to the way your mouth feels when you say words like fox and tax. We also pretty commonly see X next to the letter T, such as in the word text, X, text, or in the word next, next, next. So if you see an X and a T together, know that it makes the sound xt. I'm sorry, I feel like I spit a little bit when I say it, but it's definitely a sound that requires some spit. All right, let's get into why this sound is so interesting. The X sound is super cool because it's sort of like two sounds teaming up. It starts with the K sound, which is in the back of your mouth where your tongue briefly stops your airflow. Then your tongue moves forward to let the air flow out in a soft hissing S sound. So when you put them together, when you put the K and the S together, you get X, like in box or fox. A teacher that I worked with gave me a really great visual for this, where she said, imagine it's like the sound that a cat or a dog makes when they're scratching on a screen door. That scratching sound is like x, x, x. And I've always thought of that when I think of the sound that the letter X makes. All right, so want to try it? I want you to say k and then s. And now say x. So k, s, x. It's like you're combining those two sounds into one awesome burst of air. All right, you've got it. Give it a go. Try. X, x, x. Now let's practice skywriting an uppercase X. You're going to start at that top blue line and do, oh, there's a hair. Oops. You're going to start at the top blue line and do a slanted line down to the bottom, hop back up to the top, do a slanted line back down to the bottom. And those two crisscross at that middle line like that. See? Can you make an X with your fingers? Go for it. All right, let's talk about the lowercase x. So to make the lowercase x, it's just a little mini version of the uppercase X. It's like you're taking a shrink ray and shrinking it down, and you just do the same thing but smaller. So this time you'll start at that middle line and do a slanted line down to the bottom, then go back to the middle line and do a slanted line down to the bottom, and you get another itty bitty little cutie X.